Hi guys, so I apologize I don't have the best setup tonight, but I decided to do my speech on Indian culture because Indian culture has a really rich and beautiful culture that's super different than the one that we experience here in the US. Located in the Indian subcontinent of South Central Asia, it is one of the most populated countries on Earth. In 2021, it was recorded that they had 1.39 billion people living in India, so that's a lot. It's a parliament-based democracy, which includes one president, Draupadi Murmu, who is the head of state, and Narendra Modi, who is the prime minister, as well as the chief executive of the executive branch. India is a society that places high value on collectivism, uncertainty avoidance, and cooperation. This is quite different than the individualist, slightly more tolerant society and competitive society that we have here in America. Indian people are extremely family-oriented and have a great respect for family values, while arranged marriages are not typical in the US. Oftentimes, Indian parents will find spouses for their kids and also have a great deal of control and influence over their children's lives even after they turn 18 and well into late adulthood. While in the US, it's more common for children to turn 18 and then gain their own independence and make their own choices. It's also common in America for children to have a tendency to question authority and want to challenge people in power. But in Indian culture, they are taught to not do this. They are very respectful of their elders, and they will address them in a formal manner, whether it's a member of their family or not. Nonverbal behaviors that are common here are to bow with your hands folded as a way of greeting someone, or sometimes you'll see people kissing the feet or touching the feet of their elders as a sign of respect. And it's also said to be a blessing of strength and knowledge. And sometimes when you first greet an elder in India, you may lower your eyes and not make such hard eye contact. And again, that's a sign of respect. While in America, if you don't make eye contact with someone that you're speaking to, that can be seen as disrespectful. And in India, religion is heavily prioritized, and it's very prominent in the culture. You may see people out on the streets doing prayers or religious chants in some of the many temples there. You may also notice some religious symbols around India, one of them being the swastika, which in the US may be alarming, but in Indian culture, it's actually an ancient religious symbol meaning prosperity and good luck in all things conducive to your well-being. In India, founded religions such as Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism are all based on nonviolence and the concept of karma. If you travel to India from the US and you've never been there before, you may experience some level of culture shock, of course. This can be due to the loud, crowded, and busy streets and the horns blaring as a way that cars use to communicate with one another as to where they're going, because the streets are so crowded and unorganized compared to the streets in the US. And sometimes music will be played over loudspeakers, but Indian people do tend to be very helpful to foreigners and very friendly. So definitely just do your research, because especially with the language barrier, most Indians do speak Hindu. So if you do your research and just be respectful and quiet and just keep to yourself, you should have a good experience there. So thank you for watching.